Hello there. Thank you for watching our presentation today. Here we will focus on the member's role in submitting an application within the AHP online system. My name is Erica Skinner, and I'm a Housing and Community Development Specialist here at FHL Bank Topeka. The information presented here should help you approve an online application submitted by a sponsor using the online system. We will cover how to register for the new system, submit the application, and navigate within the system. This slide covers a few items that are important to know to approve the application. First, the page will time out after approximately 20 minutes. Be sure you're able to complete each activity before stepping away. You will lose the information on the screen if you don't. There will be input fields marked with stars and diamonds as you are filling out the application. Star or asterisk fields are required before you can save the page. The inputs marked with diamonds must be completed before you can submit the application. The system will let you save the page, but you will not be able to submit the application until all diamond fields are filled out. It's very important to click Save before navigating away from a page if you've modified any of the data. You'll lose all of your updates on that page if you do not hit the Save button first. You will have to get accustomed to not hitting Enter or Return on the keyboard. The system works primarily using mouse clicks. Finally, do not use the back button in the browser. Using the Next and Previous keys are your best bet. You can also use the tabs and drop-downs at the bottom of the page. Now, let's start reviewing the registration process. It's possible that you've already received an email with your username and temporary password. If you haven't received that email, it's likely you haven't completed the AHP HSP authorization form. Only original forms will be accepted. That means there will be a waiting period between when you send the originals and when you receive the email because we will have to process the form as it comes in. If you believe the form has already been submitted to us, but you did not receive an email, it's possible your name was not on the list of approved contacts. So instead of using the main form, you'll want to submit the supplemental form. If you know for sure you submitted a form but did not receive an email, look in your email spam folder. Sometimes our emails will be sent there. The email is from hcdahp@fhlbtopeka.com. Call us with any questions regarding this process. To access AHP online, you have to complete this form. The form is available on our website, so we'll cover that next. You can find the member authorization forms under the Application tab of the Affordable Housing Program website. First, you can review the instructions, which explain what the named representatives will be allowed to do and where to mail the form. Second is the AHP HSP authorization form. If you have not completed one yet, use this main form. If you are unsure if this has been submitted, give us a call and we can look that up for you. Finally, the AHP HSP supplemental form can be utilized to add additional authorized representatives. It cannot be used to remove anyone. That must be done by submitting a completely new authorization form. In the meantime, you can submit the form via email to have them removed immediately. However, you will have to submit the original form hard copy. Let's move forward with signing into the system for the first time. Once you receive the email with your username and temporary password, you can go directly to the website address listed at the top of the slide, or we have links available on our website in the Application tab. Once on the website, select Member Sign-In. After selecting Member Sign-In, you'll be required to change your password from the temporary password provided. You'll enter the username and temporary password, then enter your new password and confirm it. Click Update Password and sign in. After you change your password, the system will request your phone number, and you must verify your phone number. If you are using a cell phone, you can select Send Code to have the code sent to you in a text message. If you are using a landline or would rather receive a call on your cell phone, select Call Me. Follow the prompts in the call to verify your phone number. The phone number must be a direct line. You will be required to do this for each future login. The phone number that you register with cannot be easily changed. Contact HCD and we will request on your behalf to have the phone number updated. However, you are allowed to change your password and email within the system. This completes the registration process. The screen you will see will depend on whether you registered prior to the round opening or after. My application screen will be displayed after the round opens. Prior to round opening, the screen will say My Projects. If you see either of these screens, you've successfully registered. When you are on the My Application screen, select an application. It will automatically take you to the only two pages that you'll need to complete. Those two pages are Member Policy and Member Services. If you see the My Project screen, you will be told you are not associated with any projects. You should return when you receive an email from the system notifying you that your organization is associated with an application or that an application has been submitted. Once the application number is chosen, this is the first page that opens, the Member Policy page. Review each question and answer appropriately for the application you're reviewing. If an explanation box appears, make sure to explain your answer. In addition to explanation boxes, some questions will cause other sub-questions to open. If a secondary question opens, make sure to answer that one as well. I do want to point out the blue question marks that are at the top of the page and on other pages. If you click them, the question marks will open a box that has helpful tips and information on how to complete each page. Once you've completed the questions, click Save and Next. The second page you'll need to complete is Member Involvement. Answer yes if you are providing services to the project. Examples of these services are appraisals, inspections, title services, and so on. We are not referring to permanent or construction loans. We have to verify that any services provided by the member are reasonable. At this point, I recommend that you do not click Next. Instead, select Home from the Application drop-down menu. This will direct you back to the application homepage where you can go through the application from the beginning. Having said that, it does not hurt anything to select Next. The system will just put you halfway through the remaining application pages, and we want you to go back to review the application from the beginning. Now that you're on the application homepage, we highly suggest reviewing all pages within the application. Start with the first link, Application Details, then select Next at the bottom of each page. Once you've gone all the way through and you're on the last page, the only option will be to select the Home button. Reviewing all pages within the application is the only way to know what you as the member are agreeing to. We highly suggest you follow these steps. When the two member-specific pages are filled in, you can member approve the application. From the application drop-down menu, select Member Approval. Read through the certification and check the box to acknowledge that you agree. If you approve of everything in the application and the certification, select Approve. If you had concerns with any aspect of the application during your review, select Reject. Possible reasons to reject an application could be information in the application is incorrect, you don't want to be the member on the application, or you were unaware an application was being submitted naming you as a member. By selecting Reject, you're not canceling the application, you're only sending it back to the sponsor and putting it back to them to review. If this is an application that you don't want to be a part of, let the sponsor know so they can locate a member that's willing to work with them on the application. If you have corrections for the sponsor, contact them and review the corrections. The sponsor will need to reapprove the application after the corrections are made. Once that's complete, you will then have another opportunity to member approve the application. Once the member approval is complete, that means the application has been submitted to Federal Home Loan Bank. You will receive an email notifying you the application was member approved. You can now print the application and application attachments for your records if you'd like. This slide includes the automated emails generated for the application. The individuals the sponsor selected when initiating the application will receive the emails. When an application is initiated, the lead sponsor, input, and member contacts will receive an email. This is the same for sponsor approval, and member rejection. If you reject the application, please contact the sponsor to discuss what changes are necessary. After the changes have been made and resubmitted, sign back into the application and review it to be sure the changes made are satisfactory. Once they are, approve the application. There is no limit to how many times the member can reject an application. However, the member must approve the application within the time frame of the funding round. Please review the critical dates posted on our website to ensure the application is member approved prior to 5:00 p.m. on the round closing date. Finally, if an organization edits or switches the sponsor or member, the lead sponsor contact and member contact originally on the application will be notified. Now that we've reviewed how to register, the steps to review the application, and member approval and emails, I would like to review some basic navigation tools. There are several ways to navigate throughout the system. What appears on the screen depends on where you are in AHP Online. If you are on the list of associated applications, the Home link is in the top right corner. Home is also available in the My Applications dropdown on the left side of the screen. If you're working on an application, the top right corner will display My Applications and Home. The left side of the page will have a My Applications dropdown with Home and Sponsor Approval as choices. If you have any issues with navigating through the system or within an application, call us and we can help you out. Because there is a significant amount of sensitive information, I'm sure you're curious on the security of the application. FHL Bank has a strict vetting process for the vendors it uses. For information about security, please visit the links here to visit our corporate governance website and Amazon Web Services. You can also visit our website for secured online information. And that concludes our presentation. If you have questions, you can contact any of the individuals listed on this slide. I hope you found this information helpful. We're available for technical assistance from now until the applications are due. Thank you for your commitment to affordable housing. Have a great day.